Hi guys, welcome back to another In Your Pocket Tuesday. I am so glad to be back with you on the Crafty Maven Getaway channel. It's been quite a bit of time, so I am glad to be back. I just showed you the inspiration piece, and what I did was I took a lot of the yellow, the teal, and the oranges from the inspiration piece on this week's Project Life spread, and I am working on week 32. I'm taking these basic gray letter stickers and writing out the entire week. And if you guys are familiar with watching my videos, typically I'll just write WK and then the number, but when I started using the stickers, I found out that I didn't have the right numbers. So I thought since I had a lot of stickers on this sheet besides the numbers that I needed, I thought I would just write out the entire word week 32. And that's what I did. And I took a doily from my stash and I am just stapling down this piece of vellum. It was from one of the crate paper ephemera packs that I got in a Scraptastic kit, and that bow also came in a kit, and it was just leftovers that I didn't actually use in the Scraptastic 12 by 12 pages. And I do that with most of my Project Life stuff. If I don't use the items that came in the kits that I get on a monthly basis, I just throw it into my stash for mostly use on Project Life, and it works out perfect, and I don't feel like I'm wasting anything from the kit if I don't use it. So on that little bow that I just did a minute ago, I put some of the Wink Estella on it as well. Now I've moved on to the other set of journaling spot and card, and I'm just taking these really old word stickers from Making Memories, I think that's who it's from. And I am just sticking them down, and then I'm going to add some journaling on this card. This is a pretty simple card. Actually, this layout is pretty simple. I am a little bit behind on my Project Life, and I didn't have a ton of photos this week, so my layout is going to be a one full 12 by 12 sheet, and then I cut one of my page protectors in half, so I'm only going to use half of a page protector for the other right hand side of the page. So here is another one of the journaling cards. I just stapled the word August. It's on a piece of vellum, and I just stapled that with my Tim Holtz tiny attacher, and that also came in one of the crate paper kits or ephemera packs that I had. And I just journaled on there, and then I'm going to look for a word sticker to stick on here, just trying to find a place that works, and it's going to say smile. And again, just kind of working with the color theme of the inspiration piece and this collection. And this is a Project Life collection that I've had. It's a Becky Higgins Project Life collection. I cannot for the life of me remember which collection it is, so if you really need to know, please let me know in the comments below and I can do some more searching. I don't have the packaging anymore. Oh, that was my kitty cat's tail. I don't have the packaging anymore, so I'm not able to look it up that way, and I didn't really know the best way to look it up online, but if you guys need to know, I can definitely look it up for you. It is an older collection, I know that for sure. This is a little sticker from a sticker sheet that I had in my stash, and it was from another Scraptastic kit. The doily on the right hand side is just paper, and it came in the Target dollar spot. I got that plus some gray ones. I believe it came from the Target dollar spot. If not, it came from like the Michaels dollar spot. So I just stuck it in the bottom kind of right-ish hand corner of that card, and I'm trying to think something to put on top of it. And I ended up coming across these rub-ons, which are also from crate paper that I got in a Project Life kit that I got from Scraptastic. And I thought it worked out perfectly, and it just kind of literally fell in my lap because I was trying to pull something else out and it fell out, and I'm like, oh, hey, this is perfect. I've been wanting to use this little phrase here for quite some time. So I'm just going to play with it to get it lined up as best as I can so that it doesn't sit too much on the holes of the doily and you can see most of the saying. So I'm just using the back of my little tweezers here, which I don't really recommend. It really didn't work all that well, and these rub-ons actually lay down pretty nicely, but that is probably not the best tool that you should be using. And I am going to use these little wood veneers throughout the layout. I just glued it down with some of my Scotch Quick Dry in my fine liner bottle, and here is a close-up. And that's a close-up of the sticker. Next, I'm going to move on to another card, and I'm going to take that Explore die cut that I got also in a Scraptastic kit, and I wanted to color it, but I didn't feel like pulling my inks out, so I wanted to try something different. So I took some of my Inktense pencils, and they are activated by water. So what I'm doing is just really crazily scribbling on this die cut. And then I'm going to take my water paint brush and then mush the color kind of all over the place to get it kind of uniform. It's not exactly, but that's okay because it's watercolor and it's not supposed to look exact. So I'm just going to take my water brush and, like I said, just kind of move the color around till it gets a more solid color on the entire die cut. And you're going to see me attach it to this card, but I'm going to end up putting it on a different card because it didn't fit in my page protector the way I wanted. So I end up pulling it off and sticking it on another card that you'll see, like I said, in a few minutes. I'm just drying that up a bit, and then I'm going to, there's a close-up of it. So like I said, it's not absolutely perfect, but I do like that imperfectness of it. So it doesn't look like a solid image. It does look like I kind of hand colored it. So I'm just going to trim that up, and then that's going to be it for that card there. I am going to add a little bit to the left-hand card. That is a piece of paper that I got that I used for an album when I went to France. I made an album, and that was a good piece of paper for some of the botanical gardens that we saw. And I just had this paper left over, so I cut all the little squares out. They looked like postage stamps, and so I just trimmed it out, and I'm going to put it on this card because I have lots of pictures of flowers in this layout. So I just stapled it on with a little X. And next I'm going to add some journaling stickers, and I'm actually going to take, or word stickers I should say. I'm not going to use this travel log sticker. I'm going to stick it down, but I'm going to later take it out and not put it down. And these are Teresa Collins stickers. I'm just trimming it up. It's going to say Everyday Moments, I believe. Yes, Everyday Moments. And I thought it didn't look very balanced, so I'm going to take the travel log off, put the journey at the bottom, and that card is done. So I'll show you a close-up here in a second. There you go. Moving on to the next set of cards. These are some flowers that are in my garden that were blooming in August. This is another one of the Create Paper vellum shapes. And I'm going to use more words, just the word love, because I love flowers. I love my garden. And I try to take pictures of it here and there just so I can remember what it looks like each year and kind of remember what I planted, so when I go back the next year I know what's where. I'm going to take another one of those wood veneers and just stick it on the card that I worked on earlier. And then now I am moving on to the right hand side, and you can see that Explore die cut now is on top of this card instead. I'm going to glue down the rest of this doily that was left over from the right hand side of the page and add some word stickers or word phrase to the bottom. And it says, simply the best, I think. Oh, this is the best. Those Teresa Collins stickers, man, those don't come off the sticker sheet very well. I have to pull the backing off and then I have to pick it with my fingernail. Not very happy about how those were cut, but I really like them, so I keep using them. This is a little vellum sticker that came in, I think, a really, really old Studio Calico kit. But I had it in my stash. I want to get them used. It's hard to use those vellum stickers because you can't see them unless you put them on a solid background. Or you can mount them to a white piece of cardstock, trim them out, and then use them as embellishments too. So that works as well. This is from the sticker, this little camera was from one of my extra sticker sheets that I had in my stash. And then I'm going to add a word phrase here again to right below where the photo would come out if you were using it. It's going to say the good stuff. I'm going to add a wood veneer heart to the center of the camera as well in a second, and then I'm going to say, I put a phrase that says I love your smile on my daughter's picture. And I really like either cutting the phrases up or using multiple phrases because I like how it looks staggered rather than having just one long phrase. So I tend to do that a lot with these word stickers, using multiples or cutting them. That is a vellum arrow that came in a crepe paper ephemera pack. And like I said, I'm going to add that wood veneer to the center, and that card is basically done once I get it glued down. And instead of doing the circle with the little scribbly heart in the middle, I'm just using a regular heart. Again, just using my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive and my fine liner bottle. There is a close-up. I love that camera, so I'm glad I got to use it because it's just so cute. I love cameras, so anytime I can use a camera is a good day. So while I'm showing you the last two pictures of this set, I want to say thank you guys so much for joining me. Thanks for participating with us on this Crafty Maven Getaway channel. And if you would like to also participate using the mood board, please join us on our Facebook group and show us what you guys have done. Love seeing and hearing from you guys. And if you could tag me in the video, I'd love to see what you've made, either pocket pages or anything else that you've made using the mood board from this week. If you would like to see more videos by me, you can go over to my YouTube channel and the information is in the comment section below. I am Froggy251. And like I said, just thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, leave them below. If you would like to give us a thumbs up, we would appreciate that. And if you have not already subscribed, please do so. Here are some close-ups coming up. Thank you guys so much. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.